Okay, so in the back of the front of my canopy, Roscoe's X3XM canopy, there's a window. I actually had that window basically half open, trying to get the similar sort of flow of air as Corrie's, but it really didn't make a difference. Then I had a theory that maybe the dust was coming through there, so I closed it up for the second half of the trip. I haven't noticed any difference, to be honest, at all. So maybe the moral of the story is put a vent on top, or just get a. I still think, given the amount of dust that's I can see through here, where the rubber hasn't sealed at all, I really think the poor sealing has a major impact. Thanks, guys. Hi escapers, here we have my Nissan Navara. Runs a 3XM canopy. Pretty sure the 3XM comes from TJM. I didn't put the canopy on, but the guy before me did. I have the receipts for it all. So it comes from TJM, and let's look at the dust that's come in from here. Just going to zoom in a bit here. Can you see the red dust? Can you see those chairs? That chair there was green. Just have a look at the dust that's on it, on the legs. It's incredible. You can see where I've cleaned a bit there. The dust. There's dust on top there. It's everywhere. Now I've put some seals here as well, which I did myself, around the bottom, and they seem to have done a reasonable job, I believe. Although up under the corners, there's bucket loads of dust comes up under there, even though I've got a foam bit there. But what's really interesting is you track the actual dust settled there. It's actually sealed quite well. But as you go up, you can see that there is no sealing whatsoever in the top corner. Seals are right here, because that's where the hinge is. Oops, seals are right here, that's where the hinge is. Get the thing to focus, there we go. Come across over here, exactly the same thing, boom, exactly the same thing on this side. So, I just don't think this thing seals at all. Now the other interesting thing, as far as sealing goes, excuse me for a second, I'll close this up. Now I've had to put here, this foam here. Okay, it's a neoprene strip from rubber place. Now here, you see it's actually embedded in it, that seals that tightly there. But as you get down to here, I've actually had to put a towel. I had that much dust, it didn't seal there at all. I had that much dust coming in over the top in the middle. It was incredible. There's no dust sealing through there at all. So guys, if you're looking for a canopy for your rig, while I do like the look of the 3XM, I do think it looks quite good on the Navara, and otherwise really happy with it, keeps it all dry and everything else. I'm just not happy with the dust sealing. Escapers, here we have Corrie's rig from the RC Nomad crew. His rig has canopy, has a Flexiglass canopy. Has a couple of nice features. One, it slopes up quite nicely at the back. Has the ability to have an extra 100 kilo or 200 kilo, whatever it is, roof rack on top. 100, was it, mate? 100 or 200 kilo? 200 kilo, look at that. Has the extra dust deflector, wind deflector. If you have a look at the dust that's come through here, there's actually bugger all dust that's come in. Like, oh look, there's a little bit of dust that's come through there. There's a little bit of dust in the corners here, but that's more than likely, there you go, more than likely come from the actual side down here where you really can't seal. But you follow the rubber seal. If I remember on mine, I had dust all the way through. The only place you get a little bit of dust come through is here. But even then, you look at how much dust is there. It really is negligible. Zoom out a bit. It really is actually quite negligible, considering the rubber all the way along. So if you're looking for a canopy that actually seals quite well on a black Nissan Navara. Oh, by the way, his actually seals quite nicely down here too. Corrie's also had to put some clear stripping here because of the canopy was rubbing away the paint on the back of the tray, but I think that's going to happen to every ute you get. So a little bit of sealing there was the way to go, but at least his seals at the bottom. And you can actually see that here from the rubber. A lot thicker rubber, a lot better design. So if you're looking for a canopy for your Navara, maybe you should also consider your Flexiglass. Now one thing I forgot on Corrie's Flexiglass, he just pointed out to me, he does actually have the vent here. Okay, the aim of the vent was to get a positive flow of air into the canopy that pushes and flows back out to the back of the canopy to keep the dust from coming back in. Now on mine, I actually have a rear window, so I'll let you pause here and I'll get back to the window.